Okay. Welcome back to
Don't Ask.
episode 23, baby.
23.
I am just ready to get right into this.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot's going on. Our wedding's in 3 weeks. We just came from a wedding.
Yes.
I was a groomsman in that wedding.
Yes.
It was an amazing experience.
It was so fun.
And let's talk about that. It was
Yeah.
for my good friend, Steven, and he has a twin brother, Danny. But Steven married Bella, and I went to college with them. They were college golfers like me. That's how I met them, on the same team. And they do their own content, Twin Tour Golf,
Yep.
on social media. And I'm in a lot of their videos, golfing, mini golfing. Shout out to them. But it was the best time and just gets us even more excited for our wedding to come.
It was really fun. Tommy cried the whole ceremony.
Oh my gosh, I was a
Tommy
mess.
could not pull it together.
Well, Steve was
You were
choking
like
up.
the only groomsman that like could not stop crying.
Okay, I do admit, yes, it was emotional. I feel like I was feeling so much more too because like I know what goes into all this. I can just feel it because our wedding was coming up, so I'm like, holy crap! Like I can't imagine what I'm gonna be like on our day.
Yeah.
Walking down the aisle when I was going to see Steve starts choking up, and that just destroyed me.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. No, Tommy lost it. It was such a fun wedding. We love Bella and Steven and
The best.
everything. Yeah, I feel like we had a newfound appreciation for everything that actually goes into wedding planning. Like we were noticing like all the details and all the decisions
Yes.
that you have to make for it.
And then the actual day of timeline, like we know how specific it is now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got this speech, then you got this dance, then you got cake cutting, then you got serve salad, serve entree. Oh, now another speech, now first another dance. It's crazy.
Yeah, the wedding, people kept asking me because like a lot of the guests there knew that we were getting married soon. And a lot of people kept asking me like, oh, like, is this getting you really excited for your wedding? And I was like, it's making me really nervous for our wedding.
I started feeling that when
I was putting myself in Bella's shoes and I was like, oh my gosh, like everyone was staring at her the entire night.
Of course.
And that's crazy.
Yes.
And I was thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be me like in less than 3 weeks.
And just so many conversations that you have throughout the whole night. I mean, everyone's there for you. Everyone's trying to talk to you, the married couple.
Yeah.
Oh, and just getting ready for the ceremony, like when it came down to like 10 minutes, 5 minutes before we walk out there.
When I was sitting, because Tommy was in the wedding, so I was like sitting in like the chairs of the ceremony waiting for him to come out. I was talking to the girls I was sitting next to, and I was like, I can't even imagine like the nerves in there, like about to walk out to the ceremony. Everybody was probably freaking out. You know?
And I was feeling, I'm like, if my heart is pumping right now.
As a groomsman. Imagine being the groom.
Yeah. Steve was so nervous. It was so cute, and just what a beautiful venue that they were at.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, that was our last couple days.
Yeah, we've had a busy last few days. I am just so tired. That's just the one word I keep using. I'm like so excited, but like I'm feeling so many emotions leading up to this wedding that I'm just like, it's a lot.
Jess was like, I feel it in my bones.
I have like bone deep exhaustion. It's like every day I wake up and it's like, I'm just tired. Like I'm so excited for the actual wedding day because all this like anticipation leading up to it, it's a lot.
It's a lot of anticipation and it's a lot of coordinating. So now that we're getting to these last couple weeks, all the puzzle pieces are going in.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I want the day to be here. Like
exactly.
Essentially, we have gotten everything figured out now. Everything's all set.
Yep.
And we're just sitting here, twiddling our thumbs until the day.
But it's like we're so close to the day that I actually can't think about anything other than the wedding. Like I can't think about anything else because we're less than 3 weeks away.
It's like 90% of Jess and I's conversation.
It is.
It's just on our mind, like, oh, like our wedding's coming up. And like we just start talking about it.
Yeah, no, we talk about it, but then I also say I'm so tired of talking about our wedding. But then there's like that's the only thing I can think about. But then that's like the only thing people bring up to us, which like I totally get.
Yeah,
I'm just like my brain overload of wedding.
Yes, and talking about relationships, we are continuing our segment this episode. Not right now, in a little bit later in the episode, where I read crazy relationship stories that you guys have sent in, and we got a couple of good ones for today's episode.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're filming this podcast. We were supposed to film it a few days ago, but we were out of town for the wedding, and then we came home and we're just tired. So we're filming this in the morning. We usually don't film in the morning. So I have my coffee here. So hopefully I get a little more energetic as the episode goes on. But let's talk about last night. We finally watched Inside the Manosphere documentary.
Yeah.
We were recommended to watch that. So we watched it.
Can I interrupt you and go back for a second?
Oh, okay.
Because there's still some more wedding talk.
Oh, okay.
Like crazy stuff that's going on.
Okay.
Injuries around our wedding has been serious. Let's start with me.
Oh yeah, your update. They haven't heard the update.
No, they haven't.
Tommy got his MRI and went to the doctor, and we figured out what's going on and what the game plan is.
And it is not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Guys, I tore my meniscus.
Yeah.
What?
And there's no way for it to heal on its own.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I still don't understand. Even after talking to the doctor and asking all the questions that I had, it doesn't make sense. He's essentially like, it's not gonna heal. And I'm like, oh, okay, because I was hoping to go in there, get the MRI, and get a recovery time windowed. So I had a goal. I had something to look forward to. Be like, okay, I'm gonna be good in 4 weeks. And he essentially said, he compared it to a pebble in your shoe. He's like, there is a very small chance that the pain and discomfort will become asymptomatic. So essentially, if a pebble is in your shoe, the odds of it finding the gap in between your toes to where you don't feel it is super rare.
Yeah.
So that's essentially what he told me, is like this pain, this like discomfort that you're feeling is like a pebble in your shoe. The odds that it's going to find a spot where you don't feel it anymore is very unlikely. He did say there's a chance though.
He didn't seem very confident about that, because Tommy asked, like, what are the chances of that actually happening? Yeah. And he was like, well, I don't really like to put numbers on things. He was like,
But then he told me 25%.
I think he was just trying to put some sort of hope in your heart, because he did not seem very confident with that 25%.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm going to do a check-in the few days after our wedding, but that check-in essentially is for me to schedule surgery.
Yeah. He said either you just like learn to live with the pain and you adapt to the pain, or you can get surgery to fix it.
And that surgery, it's a minor tear. Thank goodness. 90% of my meniscus is still there.
Yeah.
And they would just have to go in and take out the strain, or just fix the tear, whatever they got to do in there. Yeah. But they said it would only be like a few weeks and I'd be back to 100%.
Yeah.
They did say the scary part. He did say if we get in there and we see that the tear went deeper than the MRI showed, then it would be like 4 weeks on crutches, then like another month of like PT. It could be like 3 months of recovery if it's worse.
And Tommy's losing his mind because it's nice out now and he wants to golf so bad.
I want to golf.
He's more concerned about golfing than our wedding. He's like, I'd rather be able to golf than dance at our wedding.
Well, yeah, because our wedding is like, I don't have to do anything too crazy.
Yeah.
I have to be able to like dip you.
Yeah.
I have to be able to like slow dance, which will be easy. But I can walk down the aisle.
We danced a little bit at Steve and Bella's wedding, and you were in pain at the end of the night.
Yeah, it caught up to me quick. I was trying my best. And I had like a compression sleeve on, not this big brace. If I had this brace on, I'd be probably a better dancer. So hopefully in the couple weeks that we have between now and our wedding, some of it can recover, because I still feel it. Like I'm able to go up and down stairs pretty good now. So it is recovering. It's just apparently is going to hit a limit of like, it's not going to get better after this.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of nervous what that limit will be.
Yeah.
But I'll be good for our wedding. I just want to golf.
Yeah. It actually kind of works out in my favor, because I'm not the person who's like, let's go to the dance floor.
Yeah, true.
I don't like dancing. Like people like Tommy like tries to drag me out there, and Tommy just does like the weirdest dance moves, because you're just like,
I don't know how to dance.
The weirdest guy.
I try.
Yeah, but it actually kind of works out, because it will be probably like the same level of dancing, you know?
Yeah.
Tommy usually outshines me a lot.
Outshines you a lot on the dance floor?
On the dance floor.
I mean, yeah, I'm just a quirky guy throwing my limbs every which way, trying to find the beat.
And I'm like, I want like a cup of something in my hand because I'd never know what to do with my hands when I'm dancing. So I want something in my hand. And I kind of just like stand there and I just like bop. Just like a little.
It's cute.
Little shake. But Tommy's an actual dancer, so we'll be.
Some may say
we'll be on equal levels for the wedding.
But this isn't the only injury in our wedding party. We just had another thing literally yesterday. Sad news come through for our little flower girl.
Yes. My mom called our flower girl is my little cousin Braylon.
How old is she?
5.
5.
She's 5. She's the cutest girl in the whole world. But she's our flower girl. And my mom called me yesterday saying I have bad news. And Braylon, her name is Braylon. She was at her gymnastics class and she was jumping on the trampoline and her foot got stuck in the springs and she broke her tibia.
The second biggest bone in your body.
Your tibia is like your shin bone. It's like the whole front of your leg.
Yes.
So she's going to be in a cast for the wedding. We don't know if she can walk down.
She definitely can't walk down because it's in a couple weeks. They say she's in the cast for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then after a cast, you're in a brace.
Yeah.
And then you're doing PT. And as a 5-year-old, that's just like probably the hardest like resistance to get.
I feel so horrible for her because I feel like she is just crazy. Like she's a crazy kid. She like has so much energy, and I feel like as a kid, I would be so antsy. In a cast, like you don't really understand that like you need to take it easy.
Yeah, not a boot.
A cast.
That's insane.
I feel so horrible for her.
Yeah,
but we're probably just gonna have to like pull her down in a wagon down the aisle or something.
That'll be the best bet.
That's what we're thinking. Because her older brother, he's 7, is our ring bearer.
Yes.
So we're thinking that Brody will just have to pull her down the aisle in a wagon.
And then so she can sit there and still throw flowers.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be in little crutches.
That is just the saddest thing in the whole world. Our bridal party is going down by the day. So I texted my bridesmaids and I'm like, everyone be on your best behaviors next 3 weeks because people are dropping like flies.
Just be safe.
It'll be an eventful wedding.
Gosh.
People will remember it.
Hopefully it's just this, and hopefully I'll be better. Braylon sadly will not be, but it's enough time where she'll at least be not comfortable.
She'll have adapted to whatever her restrictions are.
And restrictions are. So at least she'll be in more of like a routine.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad this didn't happen like days before.
I know.
Because then we might not have had a flower girl.
I know. Well, she's probably in so much pain too. I just feel for a 5-year-old, that's like a horrible injury to have.
Yeah, and her whole entire summer, she
has like a dance recital she's been so excited for. She has like her like kindergarten or preschool graduation. Like she had a lot of big things coming up that she was really excited for, and I feel so bad.
It's sad. So let's move on to a different topic. What Jess was talking about, the documentary watch, the Manosphere.
Yeah, it's been on our list for a while. We finally had a gap between shows to watch it.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. This like Louis guy, the actual interviewer, documentarian who went and spent the days with these
like red pill guys.
Yeah, red pill, misogynistic, like sexist, racist streamers, content creators, and would just question their beliefs.
Yeah.
And it is insane to hear them double down on everything that they say. Like they are just terrible human beings.
Yeah.
Like they don't care about anyone but money.
All they do is like try to just scam young boys into being like, you have to sign up for my program because I'm going to teach you how to be the best version of a man. And you have to, women are there to like bring you down. You have to like oppress women. You should take
control.
It's one-sided monogamy where she can't ever sleep with anybody else, but I can have multiple wives. And it's just like this whole, and they just do it to like sell their online programs just so they can get rich.
Just this insane like toxic masculinity that they try to make it seem like this is how it needs to be for you to be successful.
Yeah, and they're saying guys are like brainwashed nowadays and they need to wake up and they need to like regain their masculinity. And they're saying like, I know women better than they know themselves. Like I know like what they want and I tell them like what they want and what to do.
And they're like, but I'm not a misogynist because I love women and I understand women more than they understand themselves.
It was a very interesting documentary. I enjoyed watching it, but it was like actually just so infuriating and like scary because they showed all of these like young fans coming up to these guys on the streets being like, you're my idol, like you're my inspiration, like I want to be like you when I grow up. And it's crazy. Like, you don't want to be like those guys.
No, not at all. And shout out to the Louis guy who like kind of creates more of this like hit piece on him. Because he literally brings in the female roles that are in their life, whether it's like the girlfriend, the wife, and the mom. And these guys like completely kind of backtrack on what they say, and they start stuttering around them.
And they say like, well, I just say that for clickbait. I don't actually believe that. I just say that for views.
Yeah, because entertainment and, you know, controversial sayings make me more money. And so then they completely backtrack being like, well, I don't believe what I'm saying, but I am going to still say it.
And this one guy, he manages OnlyFans models, but then he says he's so disgusted by them. They're so disgusting. And then that Louis guy was like, well, don't you think that's kind of hypocritical that you manage these girls, but you say they're so disgusting, you want nothing to do with them? And he's like, well, I just make money from it. And like, they know that. Like, they know I don't like them.
It's like owning a business and then hating on your own business.
Yeah.
You're like, don't support this. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. If my daughter did this stuff, I'd disown her.
But he's making money from them.
Yeah, but he's like, they admit it too. Like, I just make the money from them. Like, that's all I care about is the money. What they do is absolutely disgusting. And I'm like, dude, that's so sad for the people who work for you, because you just have no, like, you lose your morality.
Yeah.
You don't care for anybody on your team except for yourself and like the money coming in.
Well, it's just so sad. On all these guys, their like main inspiration is Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
And
that's the best example.
Voldemort.
There you go.
Yeah. So it's just like, these are not good role models to have. But I was glad you watched it, because I've been on my list for a while.
And oh my goodness, it was pretty entertaining.
They could make it a whole series. They could keep going. Yeah. There's so many more of those people out there.
So many more. And this Louis guy just essentially rage baits them with the questions and like kind of the different perspective that he gives to them. Be like, well, don't you think that's quite hypocritical?
Or he pushes them, being like, why do you think that?
Right.
And he like makes them like verbalize it, and they kind of like, they stutter and they try to find some reasoning, but like he catches them off guard.
Because these guys just need to have such a definitive answer. They need to be so like powerful, like confident with what they have to say. And when they get questioned, to go further into that belief system that they truly have like compromised their mindset to become, they start just like not exactly knowing how to answer that question that deeply, because normally their content is edited and posted
and no one questions them.
Because every fan coming up to them is, oh, it's disgusting. Yeah. It's like, I look up to you. I want to be like you one day.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
And this guy, this fan came up to him, and Louis was asking the fan, like what is like inspirational about this guy? Like, why do you look up to him? And then the guy just started talking for the fan. He was like, well, men are giving nothing in this world, and you have to work for what you have. Like, people will invite girls, like their value is their beauty that they're born with, but men, like, see this guy, no one will ever invite him to do anything. You have to like make that opportunity for yourself. And he was like bringing down this fan. The guy was like, exactly, he's right. And I'm like, it's so sad.
The fan was just so like brainwashed to believe every word that this manosphere dude would say.
That's crazy.
Oh, anyways, it was a lot of rage bait from both sides.
Yeah.
But I would highly recommend going and watching it, because it was very well like put together, and they should make more.
I think they will. Let's move on to probably the biggest news headline going on right now.
Yeah.
The cruise ship.
Oh my
goodness. The hantavirus cruise ship.
Are we going into another pandemic?
I don't think so.
Think the news announced about the hantavirus on March 10th.
Yeah.
We started COVID pandemic on March 10th, 2020.
Yeah. No, I know.
Might be a sign.
But now there's theories out there that the whole thing is fake.
And I get that to an extent, but I don't believe that. I don't think it's fake. Oh, bless you. Uh-oh. Stay away.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just sort of sneezing during that.
No, what are those like the symptoms? Are they? Does it start off as like cold like symptoms?
It's a good question actually. I know it's like a respiratory thing, like your lungs just like slowly shut down. and has a very high mortality rate, which is very scary.
Yeah, 40%.
But I feel like nobody really actually knows what's going on. Because I see some videos and it's like, oh, they haven't gotten off the ship yet. They're quarantining them on the ship. But then I hear some people are already back in the United States and they're like,
yeah,
they're flying. I've heard like so many different things.
You might be hearing like old news from like days before that are popping up now just
Mm-hmm.
because you're seeing it more in your feed. But no, they're all off the ship. They're like off the ship and they're able to make it back to where they are, but they got to quarantine for 45 days.
How did they get back though? Did they fly in a regular airplane?
That's a great question.
You know?
I don't know to that specific extent, but I'm pretty sure they did.
Like that's
Because
terrifying.
there was one person who flew back on a flight of 88 people.
Yeah.
And those 88 passengers are now quarantined as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, people are saying for what we went through 6 years ago, how poorly handled this situation is doesn't make any sense. Almost as if they want the pandemic to come back.
I think it's all planned.
But do you think it's fake? Because you're kind of starting to believe that it's not even real. Like they just completely are making up all these headlines because nobody is really coming out with content from the ship. Everyone records everything nowadays.
There's been like one video of one guy on the ship saying like what's going on.
Yeah.
Nobody's come out besides that guy from the ship. No like people being like my son's on this ship. Like there's no sort of like media coming out from those people or people related to those people.
Right.
I think the virus is real. I think the cruise ship is fake.
Well, what's scary about the virus is, so I think it's real. I think like the virus is here. I don't think we're going to go into a pandemic though. Again, I think it'll be handled way before then. But what's terrifying about this virus is it has the Andes symptom to it. The Andes symptom is that it can be transferred from human to human, like COVID was.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the scarier part, because a lot of these viruses that we hear about, they can't. It's very rare for them to be able to be transferred from human to human, but this one has that strain in it.
Yeah.
And that is what's scarier, but I think it's not going to spread like COVID did.
This is what I think. I think the cruise ship itself, fake. Virus, real. I think it's all like set up and planned though, because I think there's so much going on with the state of our world / war / government that they want some sort of huge distraction that everybody's now talking about this and no one's thinking about the fact that gas is $5 a gallon. You know, like everybody has shifted their mind, like they're all worried about this thing. Only news is about this. And no one's paying attention to what the big issues are.
And we're probably going to get censored for talking about this too.
Probably. I don't care.
It's crazy. And
Same thing with like Spirit Airlines shut down overnight.
That was wild.
Overnight. I think that's just weird.
It is weird. It seems like a lot of distractions going on.
Exactly.
When there is a lot more serious problems for our world.
Exactly.
Versus for us in the U.S., they're able to control the media, and all this stuff seems to be happening to the U.S.
Well, exactly. And it's just weird timing that all this is happening right when people were getting very upset with our government.
Yeah.
Because of how it's being handled. So I just think it's fishy. I could be
feel like
grasping at straws, but
these rodents that transmitted the disease on the ship. I low-key, what the conspiracy I believe, which I just thought of in my head,
they were planted there.
They were planted on that ship.
Yeah.
To create this huge, like crazy storyline of this ship is a disease.
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse ship. Don't let it dock. Don't let it dock back in the country. And then they let it dock back in the country and don't really have a plan once it docked.
Yeah.
Like
it's weird. The whole thing is weird. I just think it's very convenient timing to have this huge distraction.
I just think they want to like make more money with the medical industry. Like if there's more diseases, more people are going to have to go to the hospital, and then there's going to be more money made or something.
Have you seen the James Charles being canceled again?
Oh my gosh, no, what?
Because he had somebody DM'd him saying that they were a Spirit Airlines worker and saying like I lost my job. Like, can you please like send me money? Which every celebrity gets those DMs. Yeah. You get those DMs. Like, but he made a whole video saying how this lady is so horrible and that she just needs to get a new job. And the time that she spent writing that DM, she could have just gotten a new job. And people were just like, dude, like, It's just very insensitive. When he has no idea the struggle that like people go like, it's actually very hard to get a job right now.
But why even make that video? It's almost like
exactly. And he was saying it. He was like very intense and like rude about it.
It's almost like the manosphere people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna make this very controversial take online. I know James Charles is smart enough to know that would not go over well given social media and essentially how the world is right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like he almost made that video just to get canceled because that dude honestly lives off of being canceled.
Yeah, just to be relevant again.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a hot take, but I think James Charles knew exactly what he was doing there.
Probably. Then he had an apology video come out. And
Of
it's
course. You're like, you know better.
I don't even really believe. I don't take apology videos seriously because if people didn't tell you that what you did was wrong, would you have still felt that you did something wrong and said it yourself?
I think 95% of the time, no.
Exactly. Yeah, but
gosh,
crazy stuff right now, guys.
It is crazy.
I have a new favorite album I've been listening to a lot recently. Let's talk about what I've been listening to. I've been listening to the album Cruel World by Holly Humberstone, and I love it.
Yeah, I don't even know who she is.
I know a few of her other songs, but like I love this whole album.
Is she new?
No.
Oh, really?
She has a few other albums. But I love the song Cruel World, To Love Somebody,
White Noise.
I
like that one.
Blue Dream. Look at you. You know it. So yeah, that's been my music recently.
Yeah, I don't listen to any music because Jess chooses everything that I listen to.
Yeah. And then on our like longer drives, we listen to Tommy's audiobook.
Yeah, finished the second book of Crescent City.
Yeah, you're on the third one now.
It's a great one. I like Crescent City more than ACOTAR.
It's his favorite out of all of her books.
Uh-huh.
And what happened at the end of the last book that you were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, insane. They, what's the word? I got.
Okay.
They emerged universes. They what?
Oh my gosh.
They emerged. Wait. It emerged.
No.
It emerged.
No.
Emerged.
Crossover.
Crossover universe
Yeah.
with ACOTAR and Crescent City. So the Bryce, the main character in Crescent City, is now with Rhysand, Thera, Nesta, Asriel, all of them from the book ACOTAR.
Mm-hmm.
Blew my mind.
Because I was telling him how crazy it was online when that second book dropped because the cliffhanger at the end of the second book is Bryce is a main character in Crescent City and she goes through like a different
Let's not try to explain it so much.
No, but the last line of the book is like, "Hi Bryce, my name is Rhysand," and then the book ends, and then like people had to wait like a year and a half, 2 years for the next book, and everybody was like, "Holy crap!"
But not me. I'm already into the third book.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to finish that series.
Yeah.
And then probably have to wait another 2 years for the fourth book to come out.
But we have more ACOTAR books coming out.
Yes, later this year.
Yep.
Exciting
stuff.
All right. Let's dive into our new segment, the second episode where we've done this segment.
Third.
Oh, yes, this is the third. Wow. Dating an asshole. Is that the name of the segment? I can't remember.
I think so.
But I have a crazy story for you guys today that someone needs our advice in this relationship. And I hope you're ready. So buckle up, perk those ears, and get ready to listen. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I seriously need advice because I've never experienced anything like this before, and everyone in my life is split on whether I'm overreacting or whether this is a genuinely insane situation. So, I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 2 years, and he has a younger sister who's 19. At first, everything seemed normal. They were close, but I just thought they were one of those super tight sibling pairs.
No.
But over time, I started noticing things that felt weirdly intense. Like she calls him constantly, not texting, actual phone calls, multiple times a day, and if he doesn't answer, she spirals immediately. One time, we were at dinner for my birthday, and she called him 7 times in 20 minutes because she had a bad feeling. Okay. He finally answered, and she was crying because he forgot to text her goodnight the night before.
Ew. No.
Another time, we were all watching a movie, and she literally laid down with her head on his lap and
No.
got annoyed when I sat next to him because I was blocking her spot.
No.
I laughed at first because I genuinely thought it was a joke, but no one else thought it was weird. Then things started getting more uncomfortable. She posts pictures of him just constantly with captions like, "my person forever," and "no one gets me like he does." And under every picture of us together, she comments things like, "must be nice to steal someone's soulmates." What the heck?
What?
Again, everyone acts like it's humor, but it doesn't feel like humor when you're actually around it. Then, a few months ago, we got into our first serious fight because he canceled a weekend trip we had planned because his sister was upset that he wasn't spending enough time with her anymore. And when I got frustrated about it, he told me I was being insensitive because she's always been the most important person in my life. The thing that really pushed me over the edge, though, happened last month. We were staying at his parents' house, and I woke up in the middle of the night and he wasn't in bed.
No. No.
I went downstairs looking for him and found him asleep on the couch with his sister laying on top of him under a blanket.
No.
What?
Jail.
And before anyone says I'm making it weird, I genuinely tried not to. But the next morning, she made this comment to me like, "you're lucky I'm letting you have him," and laughed. I brought up to my boyfriend privately, and he got super defensive and said I was sexualizing their relationship and making him feel disgusting for being close with his family. Now that's just gaslighting. But I honestly don't know what to think anymore because every time I try to set a boundary, I somehow become the villain. I'm starting to feel like there's something emotionally really unhealthy happening there, and I don't know if I can marry into a dynamic like this. Am I crazy for thinking this crosses a line, or is this actually as weird as it feels? Yes.
Break up with him. Okay, first of all,
That's weird.
who is telling her that's not weird?
Exactly. Like, girl,
How is that a split opinion?
we are on your side. We think that is just gross.
That reminds me of the episode of Friends where Rachel starts dating the guy in their apartment, and he's like really close to his sister, and they're doing like tickle fights, and
my
they're like
gosh.
snuggling on the couch.
Yes.
Break up with him. Like there's
If he can't understand or see how that's weird, I don't know what dynamic is in that household or how the parents treat them as their kids, or they are, I don't know, just no.
break up with him because that's not going to change.
No.
And if he changes it, that sister's going to sabotage your relationship, and she's going to hate you.
1,000%.
I say break up. That's just disgusting.
I hate to say it too, and I hate to like tell couples to break up because I definitely think you should try to work on things, but this situation is like deep rooted in the family.
That's weird. Like that, no.
And if he doesn't see even the situation where they were sleeping together on the couch and you didn't know, like you were there, you fell asleep with him next to you and then woke up with him not.
He left your bed in the middle of the night to go sleep with his sister.
What the heck?
Like
And
jail.
they were cuddling.
Like jail. That we got a funny comment on our last story video. And the comment was just like, well, how hot is the guy? Like how worth it to stay in the relationship? Because like how hot is he?
That's hilarious. That was a great comment.
Yeah. But
So,
no, disgusting.
You can decide if it's worth it or not. But you might just have to get used to him having a weird relationship with his sister.
You're like the other woman in the relationship.
Yeah, and I don't know why she's got to be so obsessive to like constantly be making comments and whatnot. Like
Weird. No. Ew.
not sure what your friends are telling you or like the people around you when you ask them, but maybe you could go to them and see what they say. But
I'd say try to get some like video footage to show him and be like, can you see how this is weird? To show other people, or okay, maybe
it might come off as like,
I have a solution. Try to find her a boyfriend.
That's true
Try to
too.
find her somebody to get her attention away.
That could completely change the dynamic when she actually has someone, and then that boyfriend, you can coincide with him being like,
Yeah, they're
hey,
freaking weird together.
why do they do this?
Yeah.
And hopefully it changes though.
Yeah.
Because,
No, that's
because
so disgusting.
that is not You shouldn't have to tolerate that.
That made me like sick to my stomach.
I know.
That's
it's
gross.
Crazy situation.
Gross.
But the thing is, it's realistic. Like, it's happening out there.
Oh, for sure. There's so many weird family dynamics out there.
Like, I guarantee you are not the only person going through this.
No. There's a whole Friends episode about it.
Yeah, there is.
Ugh.
So,
Okay.
sorry, but break up with him.
Break up with him.
All right. Should we dive into this next story?
Yeah. How weird is it?
It's completely different than that first one.
Okay.
We're here to give our relationship advice because we're professionals, right?
Break up with him.
Break up.
Jail.
Okay, I genuinely don't know if I'm being manipulated or this is somehow normal, and I need advice because this situation has completely messed with my head. We're here to give it, girl. I've been dating this guy for a little over a year, and for the first 6 months, everything was honestly perfect. He was obsessed with me in a healthy way, super attentive, always planning things, always talking about our future, and I felt really secure with him. The honeymoon phase, that's good. Then, slowly, I started noticing these weird little tests he would do that he claimed were jokes. Like one time, he told me dinner reservations were at 7 when they were actually at 8, just to see if I'd still be nice to him if I thought he messed up.
What?
Another time, he purposely ignored me for almost an entire day and later admitted he wanted to see how long it would take before I got upset because apparently his ex never cared enough to react. It was strange, but he always explained it in a way that made me feel guilty for questioning it. But then it escalated. One night, we were out with friends, and this random girl came up to him and hugged him really aggressively, and he acted super awkward about it. Later, I asked who she was, and he casually told me it was a girl he used to hook up with, but then started smiling, and I asked if I was jealous. I said, of course, yeah, a little, and he looked weirdly happy about it. After that, I started noticing a pattern where situations kept happening that felt almost intentionally designed to make me insecure. Oh, jeez. He would leave his phone face up with random girls' names popping up, bring up stories about women flirting with him, or suddenly become distant and then immediately super affectionate once I reacted. Finally, one night we got into a huge fight because I found out he had been keeping notes in his phone about me, like actual notes. I'm talking pages of observations about my reactions, things that upset me, how long it took me to text back after arguments, what made me emotional, what made me jealous, everything. When I confronted him, he admitted he was studying relationship psychology because he wanted to become the perfect partner and understand how to control conflict better. But then he said something that honestly made my stomach drop. He said, I needed to know whether your love was unconditional or just reactive. Apparently, all these little situations were ways of testing my emotional thresholds. I asked him if he realized how creepy that sounded, and he got upset and said I was twisting his intentions because he was trying to optimize the relationship. Since then, I can't stop thinking about every interaction we've had and wondering if it was real or if I was just being psychologically analyzed the entire time. He swears he loves me and says I'm overreacting because he never physically cheated or abused me, but honestly, I feel like I can't trust what's genuine anymore. Is this just an emotionally intelligent person who took self-improvement too far? Or is this actually deeply manipulative and weird? It's deeply manipulative.
That's just so weird. He's treating it like you're a science experiment.
Yeah. And that only is creating conflict, not helping him.
No. I feel like if I was that girl, I would feel like you're like the person from Jury Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like everything around you's been set up and everything's fake. I would never believe anything that guy says ever again.
Just to see how you react.
Yeah, no, weird.
And just the weird, like, him getting entertainment out of it. And
no, that's weird.
And then framing it that he's trying to improve himself. No, girl, you gotta put your foot down.
No.
Like, stop doing this.
I'd like give him like one chance. Be like, you're stopping this now.
Yeah.
And like if you do it again, I'm done. And if he does it again, I mean,
this is just
weird.
Such a specific scenario. Like, I don't even know
why did you say it like that?
Me?
Scenario. Specific scenario.
I don't know, because I was gonna say situation.
Scenario.
I turned it into scenario.
Scenario.
What am I saying?
Scenario.
Scenario.
Why do you sound British?
Is that British?
Yeah, scenario.
Scenario. Then I'm saying like Cheerio.
The notes thing is like good to an extent, but like the actual like observational notes is weird.
That's toxic.
Having like what she like likes and dislikes, I think that's like in the beginning, maybe that's like fine.
To help you out.
Yeah, but not like analyzing her.
Analyzing how she reacts and what is like, I guess knowing what makes her upset is good to know, but you should know that without having to write it down.
Like weirdo.
Why are you trying to analyze her like a science project?
Weirdo.
Just
no, that's weird.
Be happy. Don't look for conflict and don't try to stir the pot. Maybe it's, and it doesn't even sound like it's, you know, because some people do that in a self-sabotage way, like just with their previous partners, like that's how things were. And this just sounds way too like weirdly specific.
He's just doing it for the heck of it.
Exactly.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, for the love of the game. So, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to break up with this guy. That's not going to be my advice. Mine is put your foot down.
Yeah.
Set a boundary. A lot of these are just like setting boundaries that are not easy to set, especially when the person turns things on you. In this specific scenario, he's just gaslighting you and manipulating you heavily. I don't know how to get out of that situation. These are hard stories to... There's hard stories and hard situations to give advice on.
There's a whole other world out there.
Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness I'm not single. The dating world sounds horrible.
What's your advice for her?
I mean, I tell him like, you're done. Like, don't do this again.
Yeah.
And if he does it again, I'd be like, then we're done.
I mean, yeah, see how much he loves you too. If he's testing you, test him. Be like, hey, like if you're going to do this, we're breaking up. We're done.
Yeah.
It sucks because I know you probably really care about him because you've been together for, I think it was over a year.
Well, how hot is he?
That's another question too. Is he worth it? But yeah, throw that in his face. Be like, hey, this is an ultimatum. If you are going to continue to do this in our relationship, then we're going to break up.
Or do it back to him.
I mean,
you start acting really weird.
Yeah, it's really toxic, but a taste of your own medicine can sometimes help.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just so bizarre.
Sorry to these couples. These guys suck.
Men are horrible.
I realize I don't know if any of my stories have been about
a good man,
a good guy, and then a crazy lady. So if there's any, I think because the majority of our followers are female.
Yeah.
But if there's any males listening to this who have a crazy relationship story about a female acting cuckoo,
yeah,
let us know.
Well, I'm sure they're out there too. I think maybe a thing with that, when some girls are really crazy, that's what guys like. Yep. Some guys love crazy girls.
Or if you are in a same-sex relationship, I want to know how some of those dynamics can get crazy too. But there's a whole nother world out there.
It's crazy. I mean, keep sending them in. It's very entertaining.
It's entertaining to read, and we'll try our best to give you the best advice possible.
I mean, I feel bad. All my advice has been like, if he doesn't change, break up.
I mean, that's essentially how I think things would go. If he's not willing to change, you're probably going to end up breaking up because you don't want to continue to tolerate stuff like this forever.
Weird.
Well, what a crazy way to end today's episode.
Yeah.
Dating an asshole. Thanks for listening.
There's a lot out there.
Thanks for listening, our assholes.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed. Jess, take the outro from here. It's all you, girl.
Yeah, sorry we're a day late, guys, but we appreciate you guys.
Still tuning in.
Being supportive.
Come back for episode 24 for more crazy stories.
Woo!
And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.